Hey, how you guys doing? Lex. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get this armor done really quick. So you guys can see I put 4 Soviet stars. As if we were to rank it from a 10 battle, I'd say this is a 4. And the only reason why is that I'm not actually the star. It's actually a guy named Technicalities from the NUTZ Zero clan. If you guys watch, basically plays the perfect support role, supporting a heavy, which I'm going to go ahead and tell you that's exactly how you're supposed to use a medium. It's designed to flank and maneuver around and be able to move into positions that you can't get to, at least in World of Tanks. In real life, it works differently, obviously. So to cover the armor of this really quick, it's 140, 140, and 100 on the hull, 170, 170, and 160 on the turret. So it's actually called a turret. It's a French word, like Tourette syndrome. But to continue on with this, I looked up on the it's called Smelly River. It's an app. It's called Tank Inspector M. It's on Google Play if you guys are interested in checking it out. It'll actually tell you the effective armor rating. So I looked it up and it's actually 240 millimeters head on. So just angling it, if you angle your tank about, I don't know, let's say 10 degrees or even 20 degrees, you can extend that to almost 300 or more. A lot of people don't know that the closest part of the tank to you is always the weakest, which is kind of a rule I've been learning about recently. But so I'm not fully upgraded, as you guys seen in that little clip. It's basically Soviet monster. It's not even upgraded yet. So I do have the BL9. If you guys don't know what gun that is, it has 225 pin with the standard AP round, 265 with the APCR, and 68 with the HE. So it does 390 damage. It says possible 530, which is cool. It's got a 5.55 rounds a minute. It does 1772 hit points a minute. So DPM not good. It's also got 0.40 accuracy, which is about normal. Seriously, it's normal accuracy. Aim time is 3.40. So I'm running ventilation, gun rammer, and I'm also using the enhanced drive. So 30 rounds is all you get with this. So you guys can see I kind of divide them. I always carry a couple high explosives because some tier 10s, when they get hauled out, all you can do is fire HE at them. So instead of just letting them kill me, I like to hit them a couple times. So 800 hit points, 140. We covered the armor. So right now I can only see 360 meters, which is very bad. Seriously, I do have the second radio, which gives me 625 transmission rate, or meters. So yeah, in combination, it's not very good. It's about the same as a tier 5 right now. View range and all that. So I'm not going to be detecting anybody. I'm not expecting to do very good, and because I've been working on the Motherland Unleashed, I'm actually working on 4 right now in this game, on the Motherland Unleashed 4. So I won the 3x3 pack. So I'm not, all I got to do is land like 3 shots, and I'm going to get ×3 for that. So if it's a winning game, great. It gave me 6 of them. So I just basically had a game just before this where I got 5,000 XP for landing, I don't know, 6 shots. So I was pretty happy with that. So traverse is bad. Turret traverse is bad. So I actually don't auto lock him. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I just aim in. The BL9 is it's just a lot more accurate when you're doing that. So that's covering everything. Maximum speed says 40 kilometers. So that's all the armor rating. Yeah, that's all the armor rating. So now I can kind of get into the game with you now that we've taken care of business. If you guys know, whenever I do my videos, I basically show, I always tell you guys the armor of the tank in which I'm in. Now, this guy has the same gun as me, right here. I don't know how that pinned, seriously. I mean, I will say this though, it's the closest part of the tank to me, so that's why it pins. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know if it's a realistic feature, but I know on this game, the part of the tank that's the closest to you is always the weakest. Obviously, unless it's like, you got 300 millimeters of armor. But when somebody's trying to angle their armor on you, the weakest point is basically like where my barrel is pointed to on my tank is probably the weakest point, like right under the barrel. But because I'm angled, you know, we're talking, you know, it's like 250. It's enough to bounce, or at least it's enough to bounce the E100, which you guys are going to see is going to play a big role in this. So if you guys want to know why I circled around like that, I was actually looking for that AMX. It does 65. So he just, like, you know, I hit him. He got hit by two guys in the middle of the map, and then he was out. So I'm coming back, and we're just getting wrecked. I'm sitting there thinking, ah, man, I just had a good game. I guess I'm going to have to, you know, it's going to be a terrible match here. So you can see there's an OBJ 140. I'm actually about 40,000 XP from getting that. Hopefully I can get it this week. I want to get the tier 10 OBJ 140. I'm really kind of debating between the 140 or getting the T62. Everybody says the 140 is much better because it's faster. It does 5 kilometers faster an hour, which I will say that speed, good gun, and a really good turret's all you need. Now, as you guys can see, Waffen Tractor, which I'm going to go ahead and say, if you guys don't know, I play PC all the time as well, looking for people in my clan. Got 0 people that are playing with me on PC. I do have 3 tier 8s. I'm almost ready to get a tier 9, and you can see I'm baiting him. He couldn't pin me anyway, to be honest. Once I was angled my armor, he wouldn't be able to pin me, not unless he used heat rounds. But he probably thinks seriously. It looks like he's getting ready to escape, but I think he thinks he's going to be able to reload before I can kill him, or maybe he thinks he damaged a module or something. I just got tracked, so I had to use my repair kit, and I nail him again. And I'm actually hoping that he doesn't reload. And you'll see that the OBJ 140 lands a support roll shot. He ends up taking out the other guy head on. I bounce a shot. He rams me for his... I'm heavier than him, which is another thing about this tank, is that, you know, it having such a huge front plate, you know, that you can't pin is kind of OP. It never existed, if you guys are not aware. So if you guys look here, this game is starting to turn around. You know, I'm actually like attacked. You know, let's get these guys. You know, it's an M103. He's got butter armor on the sides, and he's got his rear to me. So by me coming in a kind of double support role here, I can see that they're on the cap. Now, if you guys want to know what's going on in the game, if you look this OBJ, he's got less armor than I have, and so I can see there is a tier was it tier 8 Panther 2, which sorry, it's a Jag Panther 2, which that thing can do 800 damage possibly. So he could, I mean, well, I'm gonna say he could hit me once, and then that would probably leave me with 150 hit points maybe. So I'm heading to stop the cap. Now if you guys watch, a guy starts talking here in a second. Above the map you'll see him, he starts speaking. So yeah, the E100's penetration is so poor that he cannot pin my front plate, which I'm gonna go ahead and say that when you're higher up above this tank, the armor actually decreases. So I don't know why he is not able to pin me. You can see I track him. I'm actually just trying to get close to him, because if I can use my turret, I can block his rounds with no problem. So there you go. You can see the T62A, you know, coming in and doing support role. Like I said, you know, that the OBJ 140, and now it's the T62. I'm not really 100% aware of how much until after I watch this video, but if you look, all these shots, you'd say, man, he stole your kill. In reality, if that E100 would have fired while I was backed up against him like that, I would have been done. Seriously, plain and simple. And if he would have hit me once, I would have been down to what, you know, if he low rolled, I might be alive, but I wouldn't have been able to take out this Tiger. I do want to share a secret with you guys. If you guys watch this, I use a technique I learned on the PC. Somebody did it to me, and I've been doing it ever since, and that is, you ram them and you track them, right? Then you put your gun across his barrel, and it basically causes it to deflect. You know, it adds more armor, so it's harder to hit. And so he's got a better reload than me, and so bam, supporting. Like I said, one hit, you know, I could have took a hit from the Tiger. I'm gonna go ahead and say I probably didn't need his help there, and you could argue that, you know, that was a stolen kill. I look and I'm like, I kind of looked somewhere in the middle and seen that he and the T62A was, you know, doing pretty good, and so I thought to myself, I don't need the kills. I have my ×3, and I also have premium, which means just how much damage is being done in this is going to give me, at least, 3,000 XP. So with times 3, if I can do some more damage, that's great. In tier 10s, although you think the BL9 is a great gun with 225 pin with the standard, even with the APCR, if you fire them, it's only good against, like, bottom plates of tanks you can't pin, or if RNG is not with you. So yeah, just kind of random teamwork. I'm not really minding the fact, like, if you guys watch this video again, if you wanted to, you guys will see that OBJ 140 and the T62A were basically, watching my back. I'm basically tanking, like it kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft. Like, I'm the tank and they're coming in behind me, and helping me, and so, like I said, head to head, if I didn't have the support of the medium tank, I would have been dead. But look at how much XP I got. So I really was not worried. I mean, look at how much damage I did and how much XP I got. So technicality from the NU2Z0 clan, which I actually wondered if it might be like Naruto, or I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean Naruto, Naruto or Naruto. But yeah, overall a great game. Like I said, why be greedy? And there was about halfway through this game I realized dude had the possibility. When I seen he had 5 kills, I really didn't need the kills at that point. Like I said, I had already earned enough XP, and you can see he got 6,500 and he did 8 kills, which means he did get the Devastator medal. If he would have got one more kill, he would have got the Radley Walters, I think. He might have actually gotten it. I should probably ask him. He'll probably comment on the video anyway, but anyway, I thought it was a really good game, worth 4 Soviet stars, I think. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment, like, and subscribe, and have a good one. Later.